Hey guys, it's Baldy. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do the best loot run for beginners in Lighthouse. Alright, but before we continue on, I just wanted to say, like always, please like and subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. You guys have killed it the last week. I've been gone on a hiatus. My computer I thought broke. I was having frustrations with my audio problems. I've been live for the last like 2 days. I figured out what the problem was. We fixed it. Now we're good to go. We're going to continue on with the live series and more videos to come. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys killed it with the 100 subscriber mark. I thought we were gonna get by the end of the year for sure. You guys killed it within the last week or two. It was amazing. I can't believe you guys like me that much. I don't like me that much. I don't know why you guys like me that much, but I mean, it was just honestly outstanding, and I really appreciate you guys. I guess road to 500, I guess that for sure should take the rest of the year. I shouldn't complete that anytime soon because it is 500 subscribers. We are 400 away from that mark, so I'm probably gonna take a while. Okay, but just wanted to say thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate you guys. It means the absolute world to me. Before we continue on, let's go ahead and jump up to the guide. All right, like always guys, if you guys want to go ahead and skip forward or rewind, there's going to be a timestamp down below. You're gonna go ahead and rewind, fast forward to the parts that you want to hit already. Okay, before we continue on, I just wanted to say you guys did it. You guys made the big boy leagues. We're here. You got you guys big boy pants on. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys how to run Lighthouse like a fucking champ. All right, now I take that back because this is a beginner guide, so it's not going to be like a champ. You're not going to hit rogues or anything, but you're going to get a lot of loot. You're going to get a lot of loot, and you'll be fine. It'll be great. We're going to go ahead and show you an easy way to do it. That way you get comfortable with the map, and then you can go ahead and be a slayer, right? Be a Chad, go out there and get killed by some rogues, right? Anyways, the Lighthouse guide, we're going to go ahead and, like always, skip over to Map Genie. Post-production Baldy, we're actually gonna go and do something different this time. I wanted to see what your guys' opinion was about Map Genie. We're gonna go ahead and then just cut it out. We're gonna do a small portion to show you the area of the map that we're gonna be covering, but it's not gonna be fully in detail. Okay, we're trying something new. We're gonna go ahead and see if you guys like the new way versus the old way. If you guys do or don't, go ahead and comment down below and then let me know what you guys think about the Map Genie scenario. Okay, all right, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so here is Map Genie. We're going to go ahead and break it down to caches, duffel bags, and safes, okay? First thing we're going to go ahead and do is go to the southern spawn extract, and we are literally going to go all the way around like this. Just follow the cursor all the way through here, and essentially through the beachhead, all the way through here, through the chalet and stuff, all the way around to the crashed helicopter and then back. So literally it is just a big circle. Okay, all right, quickly before we continue on with the map guide, we're gonna show you a quick loadout that I would prefer you guys to carry out there to go ahead and get all this loot. All right guys, here is the loadout. Now what you can do to save money if you want to go ahead and do a loot run is just go ahead and play a scav, because you can play this as a scav and you can also play it as a PMC. But the two differences between the two are that the extracts are going to be a little bit different. That'll be good for you though, because you're going to learn the extracts for the scav spawns. Okay, now all you got to really do is any loot that you have as a scav, you could go ahead and put on your body and then quickly run a raid again. Okay, if you do have extra money left over and you want to get some more items, what you can do is go ahead and buy a big boy rig and a big boy backpack, put those on, and then you are good to go. Any gun, doesn't really matter. You're not going to PvP a whole lot, or if you do, you're probably going to die anyways. This is more of a money guide. If you want to go heavy hitter, you can. But again, this is just for a money run. All right, so it's up to you what you want to do. But this is kind of like a loadout that I would bring. Obviously, meds here. You always want to carry a headpiece. Now, for your gamma. So if you have a gamma with you, you're good to go. All you got to do is carry a docs case. Docs case is going to be for bitcoins, guitar picks, any of those things. All right, you're going to go ahead and slap it in there. And then some ibuprofen. In case you get injured or whatever, you're going to go ahead and then throw that on there. Maybe your leg's broken. You don't have any items to heal yourself with. Throw ibuprofen on there, and then or a Vaseline, something on there, and get out of raid. All right, you're gonna want to have all these slots open. When you have all these slots open, it's enough for her to put an Asus in there. It's enough to go ahead and put a bunch of other items in there, like military cables, all those stuff. That way those are high valuable items and you can sell them to therapists for a lot of money. All right, and this is the loadout, guys. That's basically it. Now that we got the loadout out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and move over to the next step, which is gonna be the actual map guide itself. All right, before we continue, I just wanted to say that some of the items you're going to be looking for are going to be anything like Asuses. You're going to find some medallions. You're going to find some gold watches, skulls, bitcoins, military cables, military cord hoses, and just loose items in general. But you're going to make a living, okay? All right, guys, here we are at the southern spawn extract, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys the route I'm gonna take from this end. So the whole map is interchangeable, so you can get the loot run the whole way through, and I'm just gonna show you the key items and the key locations you need to look for. All right, let's do it. Starting off with this, these shipping containers here, we're gonna go ahead and look for this duffel bag here, and there's some food spawns usually right there. Coming upstairs is 2 jackets. You can look up for those jackets right there for keys and whatnot, and also there's some food items in this area here. Coming down here, I found food right here before. As well as you go into the shipping container here, there's, spawns right there, spawns in these shelves here. There's food right here, and then there's some loose items right there, typically. Here's another jacket right here, some more food items. There's usually ammo too on this shelf, and on that shelf right there. Now, moving along this way, if you look right here, right next to these tires here on the ground, all you're going to do is come next to the tire. And then right there is going to be the next, the first stash of this run, okay? So get next to the tire, hop over the fence, and then look down, and it's right there, all right? Boom. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to come back this way, or you can stay on the beach end. It doesn't really matter, up to you. What I like to do is I found the OFC rounds and other food items right here, on the ground right here. And then you can just pop up in the trunk, and there's items right there as well. And as well as in here, so sometimes there's items in there. Come this way, hop over the guard railing. And if you come along the beach here, you're going to see no little islands or anything here, except for the one that's right over there, okay? It should be the only island out there. That's going to be the next stash location. So when we come right here, you can usually find D-fuel right here, some D-fuel right here, and also some food items right here. Look underneath the trunk right here, and then on top of the hood of the trunk. Hop over the water, and right next to this bush behind the rock is the second stash of this run. All right. Coming through, we're actually going to come this way to our third stash. And then right here is going to be the next stash, right? On this slanted rock right here, all you have to do to reach it is either crouch down and then go prone and then crawl, and you should be able to get it, okay? Now, from this location, you're going to come straight this way, all the way to the houses right here, all right? We're going to go ahead and skip the lighthouse. We're not going to loot anything there because we're trying to make this a fast and simple run for you guys. Once you guys get the hang of Lighthouse, you go ahead and loot that if you want, and then implement this with this run itself, okay? If you want, there's also another weapons case right there. You go ahead and find some weapon parts and stuff like that. Coming here, we're going to go all the way this way. And then we're going to go ahead. There's some loose items right here. Tool chest right there. Also, there's some items that right there. See how this is blended in the ropes, little white dot right there. Some D-fuel. It's hidden. So make sure you check that, okay? Next thing you're going to do is come over here, look through this box. There's usually items in this box or boxes that are like this. Come this way. Duffel bag. And then a lot of the times, there's some loose items around here. Again, same thing with in the shed. Check the rope to make sure there's nothing fused into the rope, okay? Coming up this way. We're going to go on the back end. And then we're going to go hit up this guy right here. This guy has some stuff usually. And then also this duffel bag. Now we're going to move along this way. You want to do this quickly too, because when you're aiming here, I've done this before too, where I've been camping here, camping there, and then camping there, trying to get my shooter board in heaven. So this is going to be a very contested spot early. So try to get out of here as fast as you can, or wait till later on in the raid, okay? But people are doing their shooter board in heaven now, and they're using this hill. I know because I've done it. So be careful where you're going. Make this fast, okay? After here, come here, look right there. There should be items right there. Along this table here, and along this table, there should be items. So just check it real fast. Along these items, check that corner, and then check right here, and then on this corner, and there should be some items. And then what I like to do is come here. There's usually some ammo spawns right there, food spawn right there, and a few other little things here. And then right here on this little shelf thing, I found some items too. Now, again, you can do this if you want to, but you are wide out in the open. There is a jacket right there, all right? Now, deviating from the path, you can hit this up if you want. I don't normally because I'm scared of a shooter born in heaven. But what I've been doing is going to that stash and then this way. If you want, you can hit up this truck, that truck, and there's a duffel bag over there. If it's end of the raid and you want to go ahead and loot it, you can. All you're going to do is hop up, hop over, and there's going to be some items on this truck bed right here. And then also, if you lean, there should be items right there too, okay? Check the top of this. See, thermite right there. Grab that. Right here also is going to be the duffel bag. And then also, you can hop on this top of this box right here. After you hop on the box right here, there's going to be some items right here. Some loose items that you can get. All right. Moving on, we're going to continue back over here to the house. And again, I would only take that if it's like mid or end of the raid and you feel just comfortable and safe. You might want to take it. But I typically don't loot those this wipe. Last wipe I looted all the time because I wasn't scared of shootable in heaven. But now people are camping even more on this map, right? So when you come on the side of the house here, all you're going to do is turn around, look up at this little hill right here, and all you're going to do is run to the tree line right there, all right? After you run to this tree line here on top of this little crevice right here, see how it kind of like mounds up? All you're going to do is walk through these trees right here. After you walk through the trees, on your right-hand side should be the only bush in this area. Go ahead and then veer off, and it should be right there, all right? So again, fourth stash of the raid, houses, through the trees, right on the edge of the bush is the next stash, right? Moving on to Scav Hideout or Scav House or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be this building right here. I don't normally find anything in there worth looting, typically. Right under here is going to be our fifth stash, all right? After you come this way, come under the house right here. And then right here should be the next stash, all right? Right there. Now also, right here is also going to be one of these Scav extracts in case if you're wondering. I'll link it up right there, whatever it's called. I forgot. It's like Scav Hideout or something. It's going to be right here, all right? Make sure you check that stash before you exit. Next thing you're going to do is going to go ahead and look in this box. Might be some items in there, right there. See how it blended in? You can't really see what it is. Keep looking for it. It's here somewhere.
2,000 years later.
Well, it's there somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's here somewhere. It's dug in there pretty good. But you can see how the little white dot, that's how you know there's an item there, okay? It might be buried, but don't take this long, how I'm doing. I'm trying to see what it is. But don't do that in real life, okay? When you guys are in raid. Items right here. Items right here. And again, guys, speed is efficient, okay? You want to go ahead and be as fast as possible. Through this building right here, this little trailer right here is going to be some loose items right here. You can find military corrugated hoses and stuff like that there. Jacket, and some more spawns of loose items right there. Moving on, we're going to come over here. Stick to the tree line onto the right-hand side. Don't veer off too far because, again, shootable in heaven. And people like to sit up in that rock right there, okay? So just be careful. Head up on the side right here so you're less vulnerable. You have better concealment. And check along these boxes here. I found propane tanks and other few little items right there on top of the shelves. Don't wait too long, honestly, because again, you're gonna be a sitting duck. But you go ahead and let's see if anything is in here. Nothing. And this last one right here, go ahead and see. Nothing. Right here next to this truck right here is going to be a loot spawn right there and a loot spawn right here. Check both sides of that. And then coming down this way, we're going to find on top of this boxes over here. There's some more loot spawns. Toolbox right there. There could be some items in there. And then along this shelf right here. And I've also found some items on top of this tire right here. Moving on to the car and the truck. I believe the car is pulling the truck, and the truck's pulling the car. Whatever one. You're going to come here and then look on the ground, and then on the ground should be some items. Nothing there. You're going to go ahead and look right here, and there's going to be some weapons parts right here, okay? You can pick all these up. Now, from here, all right, all you got to do is go left, and I'm going to take you guys to the Marin car, okay? You do need the Marin key in order to open it, but this is the car you need for the Marin key, all right? Just go ahead and open that up, and you can find some aces, you can find some Bitcoin, military hoses, stuff like that. Back at the van, we're going to go over here, this way. can loot this duffel bag right here, and there's also some loose items right here. Right there, some BT. It's pretty good for early wipe. Especially right now, people will, BT will take out level 4 armor pretty quick. Alright, moving here, we're going to go ahead and loot these items here. I don't recommend it now this wipe because, again, Shooter Born in Heaven is very dangerous here, so just kind of skip it if you want. You can either cut to right across the street for the chalet if you want, but it's up to you. But I'm going to show you the spawns anyways. There's some spawns right there. Come on top of the trailer here, and there's some spawns right here. Come down. There's some spawns on this thing right here on top of these crates. There's items. Right here are some items, and then we're gonna move this way. Items all right here, as you can see. And then after that, that's it. I would head out straight across as fast as you can to the chalet. Now you gotta be careful coming up to the chalet because people are already looting here, or they're about to loot here, or they're about to leave from looting here. All right, so it's very dangerous. Be really careful. But majority of the time when I've been doing this loot run, everybody that's here is either already looted everything and headed to the rogue compound, or they're extracting and leaving because they already looted the place and they're good to go. There's a scab body right there. You can go ahead and look them up if you want. Coming this way. If you want some food items or you're low on energy or whatever, come through this little back of the house here. Open this door. I found items here. Here and here. Okay, you go ahead and look up those items if you need some food or energy, but next time we're gonna move on this way. I've also running this way. I've seen some items here, and also be careful here because this is where Big Pipe and his crew spawn too. Okay, they kind of like roam this area, just be careful with that. Moving on, look in this crate here for anything. Nothing there. We're going to enter this side of the house. Again, it's interchangeable, so you can enter that side or this side. It's up to you. But we're going to enter this side first. I don't loot a lot of things in this room. I kind of like curve and get out as fast as I can. Box right there you can loot. Come up these stairs. Back of this room right here is going to be the first safe. This is going to be USEC 1. And then USEC 2, okay? These are the keys you need for this. Again, they run about 150k. You'll be able to make your money easy, okay? Let's see what we get. Usually there's something in one. If not one, then there's something always in the other one, okay? So there's nothing there. We'll see if there's something in there. We're playing a regular raid, so I don't know if the loot spawns are going to be good. We are playing an offline raid, so I don't know if the loot spawns are going to be good or not. But see, there's money right there. In a real life raid, usually in one of them, if not both of them, I found pretty good stuff, like Bitcoins, intelligence folders, you know, stuff like that. So for the 150k for 40 uses, you'll make your money back pretty quick. And if you need heals or something, if you got banged up and you kind of want to heal up or anything, come this way. When you're coming through here, look on this shelf right here and you can find some items. And then also right there's a suppressor. Go ahead and take that if you want. Along right here is going to be some med spawns right here. Next thing, as I found Grizzly, I found Afax, so leauges all right here. All right, go ahead and loot that up if you guys need it. And then there's also a med case right there, along with some other spawns for, you know, loose loot for meds and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and leave. Next thing we're gonna go do is come to this box right here. Check it. I found a Bitcoin and everything else right there. Aces, a lot of aces, a lot of military cables right there. Check that spot. This house here, I never loot, honestly, but there's some spawns right here and over there. We're talking about efficiency here, so I wouldn't loot it if I were you, but there is a gold spawn over here. I'm going to show you real quick. Come up the stairs, and then right here, see there's euros right there? That usually spawns in like Bitcoin, rollers, and stuff like that. I've only found chains and stuff, and I think one Bitcoin maybe, but honestly, I kind of just skipped this whole house. There's way more loot everywhere else. No sense of going in there and getting trapped in the house. I would just kind of like run away. So, house, box, come around the house. We're gonna go up to the chalet. We're gonna go up to the next chalet, which is chalet number 2. Or 1, depending on where you're spawning in from. And again, guys, there is going to be spawn near this chalet. If you want to go ahead and do it, same thing, just run all the way around, come through this chalet, but be careful people coming from here and coming this way. But take that route, same route all the way through and around if you want, and then extract somewhere else, or you can leave, come around, extract this whole area, and then come back around, you know, that way. It's up to you. It's all interchangeable. It's a big old loop. All right. Now, be careful because coming through here, there is a spawn over here, and then people do come to this house because this chalet usually has better loot items. All right. Coming through here, be careful with this corner, but especially be careful with this corner. So a lot of the times people will sit here and wait, especially if they get this spawn. They know people in the chalet are not going to come rushing here, and they never check this corner. They run straight into the garage here, so they're just going to go ahead and spray people down. Be very careful with this spot, okay? First thing you're going to want to do if you're coming from this side or this side is I would always run to the garage, okay? The reason why is because there's only one, there's two exits, but they're kind of close together, so it's basically just like one big exit. I'd be careful because you don't want to get pinched in that room, okay? So hurry up and get in there and get out. But what we're going to do is come to the garage. The other exit's right there, so be careful. Right here is going to be a tank battery spawn. Go ahead and take that out. If you get that spawn in, there's some loose items here like hoses and stuff. Here's a toolbox, and then right here is going to be, you know, I found ASUS's here. I found VPXs, and also right there, look at, see, there's a Bitcoin right there. Go ahead and take that. It's right there. So Bitcoins can spawn there or anywhere. There's a car battery right there. There's spawns right there. Spawns right there. Coming into the house, I found a lot of drinks here in case you're thirsty. Go ahead and drink that if you're getting dehydrated or whatever. Coins and rollers and stuff all spawn here. And also in this chair. See right there, there's a skull. Go ahead and take that, okay? Next thing I like to do is very specifically, I like to go up top first. Same reason for the garage. You're going to get cut in there if you stay there too long because there's only one way out, all right? So be careful. I loot that first only because I just want to get in and out as fast as possible. There's a jacket right there. Go ahead and loot that if you want. There's some ammo right there usually. I found like BT and other stuff right there. Coming up the stairs, you can find some items right here. And then there's some items right here. Items right here. See? Found a moonshine there once. Items right here on top of this crate. There's some loose food items right here. And then right here is also a case if you want it. Coming downstairs as fast as possible because you don't want to get pinched. Coming down to the first basement level. There's going to be a weapons case right there and a box right there. There's going to be a room in there if you need meds. I haven't found anything good, honestly. But there's a box right there. And I haven't really found any other loose loot items in this area. So I kind of just skip it. I ran Lighthouse a lot last wipe, but I couldn't find anything. But there's a box right there. Leaving. Hop over this little crate right here, or you can go on the side. Up to you. And there's no spawn right there. I found Bitcoin, ASUS's, stuff like that right there. Pretty good spawn. Coming this way, we're gonna go up through this window right here. And then right here, there, we just found a military transmitter, okay? And then some also items on this body. Go ahead and loot it. And there's some loose med items right there. Moving on upstairs, we're gonna go upstairs. Quickly loot right here. There's some items right here, typically. And if not, you go ahead and come up here. And I found batteries right there, okay? Come back downstairs. You can do this if you want. You should be pretty good on loot. I don't take this unless if I'm coming this way. I usually don't come this way unless if it's like late in raid or whatever. But if you want, you go ahead and check it. Come down to the tennis courts. And what I like to do is check here. For this weapon case, some loose weapon parts right here. And then loose weapon parts right there. And also that case right there. Coming out this way, you can go ahead and then loot these bodies over here. They have some stuff on them usually, if you want. And the next thing we're going to do is come up this way. And here is more food spawns if you want to go get some food right here, right there. Right here, some food spawns. Right here next to this magazine is going to be another like roller spawn and stuff like that. Coming this way, all we're going to do is come to this house. Now, I would usually hit this house last because the loot in here is way better, and then you can always put stuff in your gamma container and save it. But here, there's like a chainlet spawn right here, usually a med bag, and then a safe right here. Okay, you go ahead and loot this if you want. You usually find some decent stuff in here. For example, a GP coin, all that stuff can fit in your into your docs case. Okay, SSDs, all that stuff, just put in there and you're good to go. All right, now leaving here. Right here is going to be right next to that truck is one of the spawns for this area. Okay, if you get the spot, run straight here. Same thing, you're gonna go to garage, kitchen, table, first floor, second floor, down to first basement, second basement, courtyard or whatever, and then back this way, and then there, and then out. You know, however you want to do it. All right, all interchangeable. Okay. Now you should be heavy on gear. You shouldn't need too much room, but we're gonna go ahead and we're rats today, so we're gonna loot everything. So you should be full. I would get out if I were you, but if you are not content with anything, go ahead and here. Come right next to this truck right here. Touch the hood, look left, and then right here behind this rock right here is going to be the next cache, okay? The hidden cache is right there. Truck hood is right there. All right, moving on. Now you can kind of cross this way, but I'm showing you guys a map so you guys know where to go. Truck, come all the way this way. I would say the tree line just in case you guys want to be safe. But right here next to the hill right here is going to be the next gold spawn. All right. I found horses and stuff right there, so check that spot right there. And I found some bases and Bitcoin right there. Okay, so check that spot right in the center of that seat. Okay. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is come here. I found right here in this general area some stims, some grizzlies, AFAX, IFAX, and then also this med case right here. All right. There's also an ammo case right there if you want to look for it. There's a toolbox right here. All right. Now, next thing I want to do is come in front of the helicopter, or behind the helicopter, I guess. You're gonna look over this way. Come all the way here until you see these green crates right here. Touch them. Go 45 degrees to the left, or I guess it's what, like 10 o'clock. Come this way. Look at this tree line here where the rock's at. Come straight here and come to the only tree out here. Okay, this is a single tree, the only tree around with some rocks. Go behind it, and then this crevice here is going to be another stash spot. Okay, grab that. Now you should really be good on loot. All right, if you looted all this area up, then you should be full, especially with the heavy duty equipment. Okay, you go ahead and get some aces and stuff, you'll be golden. Okay, put that in your butt and you should be fine. Coming down to the rockway, I like to go this way because it's closer to extract. Come all the way, just follow the path all the way this way as far as you can until you can't go anymore. So you get to this cliff here. All right, once you get to this cliff here, all you're gonna do is find a way to shimmy down. For example, right here, I have to come this way and then shimmy all the way down until I get to the bottom. After you get here, all you're gonna do is find the next little crevice and you're gonna shimmy down that way. And here we are. One big circle, guys. And that is going to be it. I'm going to show you guys the extract real fast, and you guys can come out here, and you guys should be golden. I honestly have never, I've played Lighthouse probably 1,000 times. I have never died from this area. And that's because the road camp is on the other side of the map. So no one really comes here. This is probably one of the safest Lighthouse runs you guys can run. And you guys should be fine. All right. If you are a little nervous, bring a friend. Maybe if you die, you get your guys' stuff out. But right here past this fence line is going to be the extract. And that is it, guys. And that is it, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. This is gonna be a little bit more of a shorter video. I hope I'm not gonna do too many edits or crazy edits because I wanted to get straight to the point. Because if interchange was like a 20-minute video, this is probably gonna be a 30 or 40-minute video, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it short here. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Don't mind if you guys follow, give me a like, subscribe, hit that road to 500. Now that we got my audio back and working, now we're gonna go ahead and hit up my live streams again, so you can follow me on YouTube. I'm always live. I'm usually live every single day. Go ahead and follow me there. But until then, guys, peace.